Man, one of the most important things in a new sanctuary is can the people hear what we're speaking and see what we're presenting? And AV is such a critical part of not only the finished product, but it's a critical part of your budget. I mean, sometimes AV can drive a budget up 30, 40%, and we as ministry leaders are often just not experts in what that means. I don't know the difference between a $2,000 speaker and a $200 speaker. And what effects do I get from spending more money? What is the life cycle cost of that? What can I expect, and what type of product are we really looking for? And we have some great experts that really know how to decode that industry for you as a church to help you get the best value for your dollar, but also the best product that's going to give you an end result. Because how many of you know that a sound system, your AV system, will work perfectly well all throughout the week until 10 minutes before service on a Sunday morning? That's when everything goes haywire. And to have professionals on board that can help us navigate that and make sure that everything works the way simply we want it to work. PTG is so good at that. And so Jeff Mathis is going to come and share with you a little bit about AV today. So put your hands together for Jeff.
Thank you very much. So, my name is Jeff Mathis. I'm with Performance Technology Group. We are the preferred vendor for BGW. We work all over the country, and we work directly for you as a part of your ministry. I forgot I have a clicker. So one of the first things you'll find out real quick, I am not a pastor, and I am not a public speaker, so bear with me, please. PTG is all about first serving God. That is our mission. Protecting the church. Apologize. This is our first seminar for the fall season. I'm rusty. So just as Matt was saying, it's hard to tell the difference between a $200 speaker and a $2,000 speaker. And we are here to be guardians of the church. And unfortunately, AVL is one of those areas with technology that can be easily exploited. I can't tell you how many churches have been taken advantage of by AVL companies pushing goods, selling goods, and that is not our mission. We're here to make sure that you have the right equipment to help serve your needs. We're partners in this. There are no two churches alike. Yes, a lot of the equipment is similar, but the way your team goes through the workflow is going to be completely different. And so we want to be a part of your DNA and you us, so that we put together a system that is solid and is exactly what your church needs. Something without, I had a pastor say, I don't want an $800 CD player. That's what they end up with on their last build. They end up with a bunch of them, actually. We believe in being good stewards of the church's money. The money is sacrificially given, and we want to make sure that it is spent well. I think something else that you've probably heard on and off throughout this morning is partnership. You won't find a better group with a heart for the church than the BGW and all of the members that you've seen up here today. We're here to protect the church and serve you and protect your community. When you start going through a new building, one of the things you'll find out is once a building's up, it's hard to change it. I don't know if any of you have tried to run a cat cable from the stage to the sound booth. Yeah, it's no fun, is it? We believe strongly in making sure that you have a strong infrastructure. We try to make sure that you're as future-proof as possible. That is a hard thing to do as fast as technology is changing, but it is something that is very mindful. I'd rather maybe not put a TV in a lobby, but make sure you have the right infrastructure to get back and forth to the places that you need to, so that you have the ability to grow and expand. And then again, what is the quality of the system? Can you be heard? If you're experiencing a lot of reverb, echo, a lot of ear fatigue in your service, there's some point when your congregation starts tuning out. They start looking at their phone. They start doing other things because it's distracting. We want to make sure that you have a quality system that helps you reach your congregation. It's one of those things you want to be literally heard and not seen. You don't want to be aware of it. It's one of those things that helps drive home the message of God. When we were talking about abuses, there's several ways that a church needs to be protected. One is external. An AV company comes in and says, oh, you need this, that, the other. And is it really? I mean, has it been really thoroughly thought through? When you're going into a new building especially, you'll find that a lot of what you don't know yet are parts that we help you work through to make sure that you're getting the right gear for the right equipment. The other is unintentional abuse, where your worship leader is, who doesn't like bells and whistles? Who doesn't like the new sparkly thing that just came on the market? But is it really what the church needs? So that's basically a roadmap of all the different directions an AV system can go. And our job is to work with you again, work with your leadership, work with your ministry team to make sure that what you're getting is the right equipment, quality equipment, and stay within your budget. It's so easy to get run away on AVL that you need somebody who can help protect the church and help keep things on course. We're here to support you. We'd love to be a part of your ministry. We're proud to be a part of the Kingdom Building Network and the BGW family. I'll be here for Q&A session during lunch. Please feel free to come out, reach out to me, come talk to me. I have a short video of one of our clients. It's actually one that was in the earlier presentation, and take a look. Thank you.
Embarking on this new building project was a huge undertaking, but we have already seen ways that it has made an incredible impact on our church family.
Basically, BGW came along and they showed us how to walk through the process, and we got several people and teams of people together, and it's been incredible really from the beginning.
At the time when we were meeting in our previous building, we were running 4 worship services, and the church just felt like it was kind of scattered and folks didn't have the chance to interact with each other as much. Building God's Way was awesome to work with. We were able to meet and actually do some virtual meetings with the architects and the team that were building this space and answer questions about what we really felt like we needed, that our ministry needed, you know, where and how the rooms looked and how big they were and where there were doors or windows or where there weren't, and being able to cast that vision of, man, what is ministry going to look like and what does the building need to feel like in order for that to happen.
When working with BGW, they brought in other contractors such as collage companies and PTG, and I really couldn't differentiate between the different companies coming in, and I see that as a positive because they all seamlessly worked together to get this project moved to the end result, which is this beautiful building that we now have.
Collage did a great job in allowing us to speak into and wanted to hear from us, wanted to know, hey, what's going to serve you, your church, your community very, very well.
The biggest thing that I liked about Collage when they came to us is just how spiritually minded they are. They're not just about construction.
On this project for Creekside Christian Church, we worked with PTG as our integrator and installer for all our audio, visual, and lighting equipment. All those pieces of technology working together, it's so important. It's how we do ministry. PTG was great at getting us up, running, providing training, and they've still remained accessible.
BGW really helped us define that we needed a bigger lobby area, and so our lobby became just huge, and people love it. The open air, you can just sense that when they come in, they feel alive, they feel connected. And then also our children's area, the kids love all the different areas in there.
We have a beautiful cafe in our lobby that allows great interaction and connection time between our services. And so absolutely, when people walk in, you can kind of see that wow factor. And as they look from right to left, they see everything they need. They know where to go with their kids, their questions, where they're going to go to worship or use the restroom and those types of things.
One of the things I really enjoyed about working with BGW and Collage Companies is the program that they have called Ministry of Construction. It was such a joy to have these guys and ladies come in. We are able to feed them lunch.
We had at least 3 or 4 times where we had a chance to present the gospel, and each one of those times there was one of the workers who responded.
One of the electricians actually now come to church here because of the extra steps we took to minister to his family and his workers.
So that interaction is also something that we would not have been able to do if there had been another organization involved. I really believe that you should look into BGW and Collage because they're really tuned in to the needs of the church.